Hello everyone, and welcome to Dev Room. Today, we're exploring some cool new tech. I'll show you how it all works. Let's dive right in. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful tools in the AI image and video generation world, ComfyUI. If you've been playing with Stable Diffusion or want full creative control over your AI creations, this is for you. I'll give you a quick intro to what it is, why you should try it, and then we'll walk through 2 easy ways to install it on your local PC so you can run everything privately and offline. Let's get started. So, what exactly is ComfyUI? ComfyUI is a free, open-source, node-based graphical user interface for Stable Diffusion and other diffusion models. Instead of a simple chat-like box, you build workflows by connecting different nodes, like building blocks. Each node does one specific job: loading a model, entering your text prompt, choosing a sampler, upscaling images, adding control net, generating videos, and so much more. You literally see the entire pipeline onto an extensible. You can save your workflow as a simple JSON file and share it with others. Why should you try ComfyUI? Here are the big reasons. Ultimate control, super efficient, modular and extensible, reproducible and shareable, runs locally with full privacy, and it's future-proof. Let's get started!
Opening ComfyUI for the first time can feel like being dropped into the cockpit of a spaceship without a flight manual. All the controls are there, but none of them make sense yet. This series is going to teach you how to fly. But before we go any further, I want to be very clear about how we're going to do it. This is not a shortcuts course. It is not about downloading a template and just clicking the green button. Each video builds on the last one. We'll start simple, we'll repeat the key concepts, and we'll only add a new piece of the puzzle when the last one fits perfectly. You do not need to know how to code. You don't need to be a technical person. If you can think visually, if you can see an image in your mind, you can learn ComfyUI. If you want to understand the magic behind the pixels and take full control of your own AI creativity, this series is for you. My name is DevRoom and I believe powerful creative tools should be accessible to everyone. I'm an electrical engineer. And that is actually a good thing. Programmers are great at building the tools, but they don't always explain them in a way that makes sense to artists. This series is designed from a creator's perspective. My goal is to explain ComfyUI logically and visually, without you ever needing to look at a single line of code. Even if ComfyUI looks like a confusing mess of wires and boxes right now, that is completely normal. We're going to start from the absolute basics and build our confidence, step by step. But before we talk about ComfyUI itself, we first need to understand what AI image generation actually is. Today, AI isn't just one single tool. There are many different models you can run right on your own computer, like Stable Diffusion, Flux, and many others. It's also important to understand that ComfyUI isn't just for making pictures. It's a general-purpose interface for running almost any kind of AI locally. While it's famous for image generation, you can also use it for audio, music, video, animation, 3D, and so much more. As long as a model can be connected through nodes, ComfyUI can be the brain that controls it. Think of these models like a powerful engine. They have immense potential, but you can't just shout at an engine and expect it to move. To work with them, we need an interface. An interface is what lets us send commands, prompts, and settings to the engine and see what it creates. There are many free interfaces that try to do this. You've probably heard of Forge UI, Swarm UI, Invoke, Focus, and of course, ComfyUI. They might use the same models, but they work in completely different ways. In this series, we're going to focus entirely on ComfyUI. ComfyUI is different because it's node-based. Instead of hiding everything behind a menu of buttons, it shows you the entire process, laid out in front of you. You can see exactly how your prompts, your models, your samplers, and your final images are all connected together, like a living system. Think of it like this: the AI model is the brain. ComfyUI is the language you use to talk to that brain. It's like building your own custom control panel, designed exactly how you want it. Don't worry if that still sounds complicated. Understanding doesn't come from memorizing nodes, it comes from seeing how they connect. In this course, I'll show you what each part does, why it's there, and how to build your own creative systems from the ground up. Open your browser. Mine is Google Chrome. You can use any browser you like. Now type in the address bar ComfyUI. This will take you to the official ComfyUI website. Click on the Download Desktop button. Don't worry, the link is in the description below. Or you can download from GitHub. Now type in the address bar ComfyUI GitHub. This will take you to the official ComfyUI. Scroll down till you see direct link to download. Click on the direct link to download and it will start downloading. Don't worry, the link is in the description below. Now go Downloads, click Extract on the downloaded file. I choose to place it in my C drive. I remove the long tail for simplicity, so it's choose ComfyUI folder in my C drive and click the Extract. Now let open C drive and check the file. Install Git. Now before we install ComfyUI, we need to install one more thing first. It is called Git. Git is a tool that helps ComfyUI download extra plugins and updates automatically. Go to the Git website, the link is in the description below. Download it. Install it, just keep clicking next, next, next and finish. Super easy. Open your browser and type DreamShaper V8 1.5 Safe Tensor. Download it from Hugging Face or Civitai. After download complete, go to the download folder, copies the file from there. I want to talk about one of the absolute best checkpoints in the stable diffusion world. DreamShaper 8, specifically the DreamShaper 8 1.5 Safe Tensors file. So, what is it? DreamShaper V8 is a highly refined fine-tune of Stable Diffusion 1.5 created by the talented Latent. It's designed with one clear goal in mind, to be a better all-rounder stable diffusion model. One checkpoint that can truly weave dreams, handling almost anything you throw at it without needing a dozen specialized models. Why do we use DreamShaper V8? Incredible versatility, it shines at photorealistic portraits with natural skin, lighting, and anatomy, but it also crushes artistic illustrations, anime-style work, cinematic scenes, and creative concepts. It's not the absolute best at one hyper-specific niche, but it's excellent across the board, exactly what most creators need. Speed and efficiency, this model generates high-quality images incredibly fast, often in just 3 to 8 sampling steps. That makes it perfect for rapid iteration, testing ideas, or running on more modest hardware. Beautiful results out of the box, strong prompt adherence, excellent composition, rich colors, detailed textures, and great lighting. It feels polished and professional with minimal effort compared to base SD 1.5. Community favorite, it's one of the most downloaded and loved models on ComfyUI for a reason. Whether you're making portraits, fantasy art, product visuals, or wild creative experiments, DreamShaper V8 delivers consistent, stunning output. Great foundation for further customization, it plays extremely well with LoRaS, ControlNet, embeddings, and other tools, giving you even more control when you want to push it further. In short, if you want a single, reliable, high-performance checkpoint that feels like a complete upgrade to Stable Diffusion, DreamShaper V8 is one of the smartest choices you can make. It's powerful, flexible, and genuinely fun to use. That's why it's a staple in so many workflows. Once you try it, it's hard to go back. After download complete go the download folder copies the file from there. And open C drive on your desktop. Now open ComfyUI and scroll down. Search for a folder name. Models. Double-click on the folder. Now, search for a folder named Checkpoint. Open the Checkpoint folder and paste the DreamShaper V8 1.5 safe tensor file here. Let open the ComfyUI for the first time. Let run the run_CPU. This time double-click on this run_CPU. A pop-up window will appear. Click on the run. When you hit run, a command window will open. If it says press any key, so press. Sometime it opens the local browser automatically. This is the canvas of ComfyUI. Double-click on the canvas and a search bar will open. You search nodes here. Just type the name of the node. Type Load Checkpoint. Load Checkpoint is the most important node in ComfyUI. Think of it as the brain loader. It loads your AI model file into your GPU memory so ComfyUI can use it to generate images. When you select a model, like DreamShaper Safe Tensors or SDXL Base Safe Tensors, it splits into 3 outputs. Model, the actual image generator, connects to the KSampler node, which runs the diffusion process, the magic that creates your image. Clip, the language brain. It reads and understands your text prompt. Connects to the clip text encode node. VAE, the decoder, converts the raw latent image data into actual visible pixels. Connects to VAE Decode at the end. Now search for clip. Here's the simple explanation. Clip is the part of ComfyUI that reads and understands your text prompt. It acts like a translator between human language and the AI's math language. Clip handles two prompts at once. The positive prompt what you want in the image. The negative prompt what you want to avoid. Both go into the clip text encode node, which then passes the conditioning to the KSampler. The KSampler uses that conditioning as a guide while it generates your image, constantly checking, am I going in the right direction based on what clip told me. A simple analogy for your video, clip is like giving directions to the artist. The better and clearer your directions, the better the final image. Now search for empty latent image. The empty latent image node is basically a blank canvas for the AI. It creates an empty space filled with random noise, and the KSampler will slowly turn that noise into your actual image using your prompt and model. Think of it like this: before a painter starts, they need a blank canvas of a certain size. The empty latent image is that blank canvas. It has three settings you control. Width, how wide the image will be in pixels. Height, how tall the image will be in pixels. Batch size, how many images to generate at once. 1 equals 1 image, 4 equals 4 images at once. One very important thing for beginners: the resolution must match your model. For SD 1.5 models, use 512x512 or 768x512. For SDXL models, use 1024x1024 or 1152x896. If you use the wrong resolution, your images will come out blurry, distorted, or with weird anatomy. This is one of the most common beginner mistakes in ComfyUI. A simple analogy for your video: empty latent image is like choosing the size of your paper before you start drawing. Too small, too big, or the wrong shape and your drawing won't come out right. Now search for KSampler. The KSampler is the heart of ComfyUI. It's where the actual image generation happens. It takes your blank canvas, empty latent image, your prompt, clip conditioning, and your model, and slowly turns pure noise into a real image. Here are the 6 settings and the best beginner values to start with. Seed set to -1 to randomize, or save a number to reproduce a result you liked. Steps start at 20, go up to 30 for more detail. CFG scale start at 7, go higher if the AI ignores your prompt. Sampler start with Euler_A or DPM++ 2M caras. Scheduler leave it on caras, don't touch it as a beginner. Denoise always 1.0 when using empty latent image. A simple analogy for your video: the KSampler is the artist's hand. Steps are how many brush strokes it makes. CFG is how strict you are about following your reference. And the seed is which version of the painting you want. Now search for VAE Decode. VAE Decode is the final translator in your ComfyUI workflow. Everything the KSampler creates lives in latent space, a compressed mathematical format that your eyes cannot see. VAE Decode is the node that converts that invisible math into actual pixels you can look at, save, and share. V stands for Variational Autoencoder. It has 2 modes. VAE Decode Latent. Visible image, used at the end of every workflow. VAE Encode Visible image. Latent, used when you want to edit an existing image. The V comes from the load checkpoint node. The same model file contains the V built in. That's why you connect the V output from load checkpoint directly into the VAE Decode node. Without VAE Decode, your workflow has no final output. The KSampler finishes but nothing appears on screen. It is always the second to last node in a standard workflow, just before save image. A simple analogy for your video: the KSampler is like a camera taking a photo onto film. VAE Decode is the darkroom that develops the film into a picture you can actually hold in your hands. Now search for Save Image. Save Image is the last node in every ComfyUI workflow. It is the finish line. Here's everything it does. It takes the visible pixel image from VAE Decode and writes it as a PNG file to your computer inside the ComfyUI/output/folder. Files are automatically named with a number like ComfyUI_01_.png, ComfyUI_02_.png, and so on. It has one setting: you can change file name prefix. By default, it says ComfyUI, but you can type anything you want, like Panda or DevRoom, so your files are easier to find later. One very cool hidden feature: every image saved by ComfyUI has the entire workflow embedded invisibly inside the PNG file as metadata. This means if you drag that saved image back into ComfyUI later, it will automatically reload all your nodes, settings, prompt, seed, and model exactly as they were. It's like saving your whole project inside the image itself. You can also see your generated image appear as a live preview directly inside the ComfyUI browser window as soon as it finishes generating, before you even open the file. Let's run the ComfyUI to building our very first image in ComfyUI from scratch. Today, we're starting with text-to-image generation. Let's generate our very first image. Like a cute red ant, this time. In Load Checkpoint node, select the DreamShaper V8 1.5 Safe Tensor, which we downloaded and placed inside Checkpoint folder. And in the Clip node, let's write a simple prompt this time. Today I'm going to show you a simple text-to-image generation with DreamShaper 8, followed by a cool image-to-image transformation. Then in the next episode, we'll dive deeper and start adding lots of extra details. Let me show you the power of prompts. Let's type prompts in both the positive and negative clip, and see the results. Wow, just look at this little guy. He's absolutely adorable: bright red, big sparkling eyes, chubby cheeks. And that tiny blue backpack. Standing proudly on a fresh blade of grass. Ready for adventure. I'm already completely in love with him. In our next step, we'll move into image-to-image generation to evolve and enhance him even further. Then, in the following episode, we'll go full professional mode, creating cinematic, high-end results. So tell me in the comments, what should we name our little red ant? And what adventure should he go on next? Let's try image-to-image generation this time. Place a new node with the name load image. Alright, so why do we use image-to-image generation in ComfyUI? Image-to-image is one of the most powerful features in stable diffusion workflows. While text-to-image creates something completely from scratch, lets you start with an existing image and intelligently transform or improve it. Here's why it's so useful. Better control over composition. You can keep the pose, layout, and overall structure of your original image while changing the style, lighting, clothing, or details. Refining and fixing images. Got a good base image but the hands look weird, or you want higher quality. It helps you clean it up and enhance it without starting over. Creative variations. Generate multiple different versions of the same character or scene quickly, perfect for consistency in storytelling or character design. Style transfer. Easily turn a photo into a painting, or an anime character into a photorealistic one, while keeping the core elements intact. Iterative workflow. Professional creators rarely get perfect results in one shot. It lets you build your image step by step, start rough, then refine. In ComfyUI, it is especially smooth because you can connect nodes easily, adjust denoising strength, how much the AI changes the original image, and combine it with LoRaS, ControlNet, and upscalers. That's why in today's video, I'm showing you both text-to-image and image-to-image so you can see the difference and start using both techniques in your own workflow. In the next episode, we'll go even deeper and add more advanced refinement techniques.
That's all for today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bye-bye!